I know this isn't really the place for it, but watch Street Fighter V over at the stadium if you can, especially that set from last night.
Okay.
It's great. Not only winners and grand finals, which were really close sets, went to 5 games each. Losers finals, where a good buddy of mine, Zane, got absolutely roasted. Like he did not win a round in 3 games.
Alright. But now we've got DenDaki coming from still using his name from the DenDaki games versus Omega. And historically, this is probably a game that's more favored in Omega. He's typically one of the top 3 around these parts. And Sticky Daki's in a little bit of a character crisis, which hasn't really helped out his odds here. But
yeah, I'm like that in Blazer right now.
I heard trying out like Relius now, right? But
But yeah, so we now have seen all 4 Ruby characters on stream at this point. Just Rubylicious tonight.
Heck yeah. And this is one of the characters that Tsukidaki's stuck with the most throughout the characters that he's like messed around with in this game. The Ruby.
Which is surprising because have you heard her voice?
Yes, and I love it. But
I like the Chie Naoto Persona team that Omega's rocking over here.
Woo, boy, he hits the top right, but he still gets the full animation. No weird juggle property on that one.
Just use the gun. Keep using the gun.
Use the gun. Shoot him down.
How can you lose when you have a gun?
Oh, you can't lose if you bait out the DP.
That is another thing is that like especially in Street Fighter, DPs are incredibly punishable, so I'm used to that. Oh, good double.
Whoa.
Happy birthday. No. That was sick.
Happy birthday. Omega leaving the camera for a second there, had his soul stolen by the Ruby. Ruby buttons are pretty big.
I can buy that man at a barbecue place because he is smoked.
DenDaki. Another upset in the works. One of the Omega's also really strong in like pressuring his opponents. Like has a lot of ways to make people not want to burst. But the problem with his team is that they all have no health. So if one good opening is all anybody really needs to take them all the way down.
So what? How widely does the health vary in this game?
I
Because
believe
in a game like Street Fighter, you only have like a 10% difference between 2 different characters. Like Abigail at the top end has like 1100, whereas Akuma has 900. That's just
in this game, when damage values, like keeping the damage values that you're seeing in mind, this game ranges from like anywhere from 10 or 12k I believe, to 18 to 20k.
That's a pretty big range, to be honest.
Yeah, the beefy folk have a lot of health, and not beefy folk don't. It makes for a very interesting dynamic. Oh, Invoke again, but that time he actually sniffs out a throw.
This is kind of looking like the opposite of the last round, where Omega got opened up with that happy birthday. But there we go.
Yep, there you go. The sandwich that we all know Omega so well for. Oh, we all know Omegle for so much.
Oh, you think he's switching to S?
And this is one of the things with like Shadow Pelt and Tsukidaiki. Shadow Pelt not so much this week, but they tend to like rotate between 3 to 5 characters, and it oh dang, the cross.
No, okay.
But
let's go gorilla. No, he's gonna go S. You know he's gonna go S.
Oh yeah. But they all go to
Just
a bunch of different characters because they just really don't know who they want
Isn't
to
that what
play.
you wanted? Didn't you want to go back to Orie? Okay, I was gonna say.
And DenDaki kind of doesn't want to play Orie, according to Omega. Gave us 4-1 a second ago. He doesn't want to play Orie too much in this game, even though he really likes the character, because he doesn't want he doesn't want cross tag Orie to mess up his Under Night Orie. Which is respectable, but I think as a whole he really just wants to be playing this character.
That is kind of how it is. That like I'll play Alex in any game he's in, which is nice because in Tekken vs Capcom he's busted as hell. So that's a plus.
All you need is the one game where you're busted as AF.
Okay, so get this. In Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, his flying cross chop, which is a dive kick, is plus. And if they get hit by it, it's you go into a full combo. If they don't get hit by it, you just level 3 and hit them anyways. That character is busted.
Oh, Ruby health bar already gone. But buff Chie 2B. Very important thing that she needs.
This is gonna be an uphill battle for Orie. He does have the Resonance Blades, which is activating now, but he's not gonna. He's gonna have to get another Happy Birthday for it to really shine here.
Yeah, and it's only level 2, so it's not gonna
gun.
do as much like meter gain or damage as it would if he'd been able to call out Ruby a little bit more. But Omega's cross combos and go for a pretty long time and is able to waste most of the Resonance's time there.
And it looks like this is gonna hurt quite a bit.
Oh, and the overhead seals.
Gotta watch your dome.
2-1 in favor of Omegle. Omegle.
So you guys doing best of 5 the whole bracket?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's a typical thing for
Be
cross
here
tag.
all night. I guess the games are pretty quick, so.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
They both done.
Don't worry about it. We got this match ahead of us. Oh dang! And that's the biggest
That's a lot
thing.
of damage.
Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
That's the biggest thing against Omega. Like, if everybody here had like their speciality or their quirk or whatever, Omega's ability to punish bursts in like so many different scenarios is unrivaled in these parts.
So you think he's just looking for it at this point? Like if he sees it, he's gonna punish you on it.
Definitely.
Does he do a good job of baiting the burst out, or just if he happens to get a chance, he's gonna take it?
A lot of his combos and a lot of his strings are set up in such a way that if you burst it, he's able to react in time to not get hit by the burst and just kill you for it.
Well, that shows a lot of research and a lot of time in the lab, so I'm liking that.
Definitely. In order to play a team like this, you really need a lot of time in the lab, because if you make a few mistakes like that, you suddenly find yourself like 2-0'd because your characters have no health.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like DenDaki was taking a big advantage off of that opening he got. That's gonna hurt.
Oh, Naoto has no health, no instant overhead, but
Okay, what you got? There we go.
this whip punishes the Twin Fangs.
Okay, Resonance Blaze.
Good tech, but it just runs
Get
into
some.
the button.
And that'll kill.
And 2-2. Alright, alright.
I'm not like eager to get off. I'm just like, if like this ain't my house. I understand.
If it's not top 3 yet, you should commentate a little bit with JT.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of people commentate quite a bit differently. And now we got 2-2. Oh man, the night of upsets. And
It's all a mystery to me. This is all new to me. Like I own Guilty and I own BlazBlue, but I don't own Tag. I don't own Unis. So like this is like new ground for me right now. I can see that. The only thing is like I've never been good with assist games. Like even like puppeteer characters are kind of kind of bad for me.
Dude. Atlas, just be here each week. Come on, man. It's only a 2-hour drive. Come on.
I mean, I travel an hour to the stadium every week, so I understand.
Also, in the explosive power of Vega's team, like all we did was explain, hey, you should commentate with some other people, get your feet wet with some different styles, and hey, you know, this game's pretty easy, and two characters are already dead. It's a 2-3 in favor of Omega. And if it's not winners finals, then